This is the afternoon weather briefing. This is for Friday, the 22nd of August. This is James Spann. Alabama's weather again today, featuring a few showers and thunderstorms around, mainly over the southern two-thirds of the state. But next week, a very meaningful air mass change coming up. But let's go right to the radar. And for those that are watching live on YouTube and Facebook, we are live this afternoon at 2:21. And again, you can see a number of showers and thunderstorms in progress across the state. These showers are mainly south of Interstate 20 today. We'll stop and take a look at some of the more meaningful rain. Heavy rain falling in parts of Talladega County, a little to the west of the city of Talladega, over toward Vincent in Shelby County. Got a couple of good downpours in Chilton and Coosa counties, one near Clanton, one near Rockford. It's raining in Montgomery. Some good rain falling in the state's capital city. And again, a number of showers and thunderstorms in progress over the southern counties of the state, stretched out really from all the way from near Chatham and Milry and Washington County over to Eufaula and Barber County. And nothing severe by classic definition, but they are producing heavy rain in spots, a lot of thunder and lightning. They're gradually dropping to the south-southeast. Let's go down and check out the situation on the Gulf Coast. Pretty quiet on the immediate coast. Things are looking good there. We have showers and thunderstorms that are inland over parts of the Florida Panhandle. And southeast Alabama. Rain falling in Geneva County up toward Dothan, around the Ross-Clark Circle on the western and northern part of the circle there. And up in the Tennessee Valley, it's relatively quiet. There are a couple of tiny little specks up in Cherokee County, but if you're in Huntsville, the Shoals, Cullman, Scottsboro, most likely no rain for the high school football games tonight. That's the big question. What about the high school games? Clearly, the better chance of showers and storms this evening, really south of Interstate 20, and then down to the south of U.S. Highway 80, especially in South Alabama. So, again, these will fade once the sun goes down later this evening. Let's check the upper air look around the nation. And what you see is what you get. We've got the main upper ridge west of here. And again, heat levels are pretty routine for late August here this weekend. That's the visible satellite view. And again, for much of north and west Alabama, the sky is mostly sunny. For east and south Alabama, we have showers and thunderstorms in scattered pockets. We'll check the radar composite across the deep south. And again, you can see the bulk of the showers east in South Alabama and south of Interstate 20. And I promise it is not 102 in Tuscaloosa. It looks like there's a sensor problem at the airport there. Most spots are in the upper 80s where rain is not falling. Where rain is falling, we have 70s. For example, Greenville and Troy at 79 with thunderstorms in the area. We'll check the watch warning map around the nation this afternoon. Pretty quiet. A flash flood watch for parts of Georgia and South Carolina, and some heat issues way out west under the ridge. Got a level 1 out of 5 marginal risk of severe storms through tonight from parts of Colorado and Wyoming to the western Great Lakes. Tomorrow, no organized severe storms expected. And on day 3, which is Sunday, got a really small marginal risk over eastern Colorado and western Kansas. Here's a look at rain for the next 7 days. For most locations over east and south Alabama, rain amounts 1/2 to 1 inch. From Birmingham north and west, not much rain at all. And again, next week, the weather trending pretty dry. So let's discuss the tropics. We've got 3 areas of interest on the board. Hurricane Erin that is rapidly becoming post-tropical, moving away from the United States. We have a tropical wave north of the Leeward Islands and another tropical wave out in the central Atlantic. So this is the 7-day outlook, and you can see the general idea. First off, with that wave that's north of the Leeward Islands. Again, this has a high chance of becoming a depression or storm, 90%, but that thing will not affect any landmass. This is turning north, northeast, out to sea. No issue there. So the lower latitude system, the one out in the central Atlantic, over the next 7 days, this has a 40% chance of becoming a depression or storm. And it could be in a zone this weekend where it's going to be hard to get its act together, but it might later. But if anything develops here, this is headed into Central America. I mean, skirting the coast of South America and then moving into Central America staying far, far, far south of the Gulf. This is the 7-day probabilistic outlook from the European global model. This is the chance of tropical depression formation. And again, we stress through the 1st of September, no tropical storms, no hurricanes in the Gulf, despite what you see on TikTok. Boy, we'll talk about that later. But trust me, we're good through the 1st of September. Now, beyond that, listen, we got to get through September and October. Hurricane season runs through the end of November, but we're quiet in the Gulf for the next 10 days. Aaron, beginning to get all stretched out here. That means stronger winds aloft are getting over the system, and it will be making the transformation to a post-tropical system really tonight. The top winds are 90 miles per hour, and this will be fizzling out in the North Atlantic by the middle of next week, all as a post-tropical cyclone. So model fans, here we go. GFS, 12Z run, 4 o'clock tomorrow. Upper high well to the west. Pretty good trough digging down into the northern plain states, and that will ultimately carve out a long wave trough over the eastern states. And tomorrow, much like today, partly sunny, a few scattered showers and storms. This is the high-resolution HER model, valid tomorrow evening at 6 o'clock. And there'll be scattered storms about, but certainly not raining all day and not raining everywhere. Highs tomorrow, mid to upper 80s in most spots. Pretty much the same deal on Sunday. Upper 80s to near 90, a few spotty showers and storms. And then Monday, we get into dry air. That's the precipitable water on Monday, the shades of blue, brown, green. That's unusually dry air, continental air. And we don't see that often in August, but by golly, we'll take that. Now, what's interesting on Tuesday, another surface front comes in from the north. Now, the air is going to be really dry, but the GFS is suggesting there could be a few spotty showers along that front on Tuesday. Again, not really bullish on rain, but we'll start to mention that in the forecast, just a few spotty showers maybe with this front. And then that secondary surge of dry air comes in here on Wednesday of next week. And that's when the really cooler nights will kick in. This is Thursday. Thursday morning of next week, we're clear. We could see many spots over North Alabama in the 50s. Come on now, that's a nice taste of fall. Highs only low 80s. In fact, we might see a few spots on Tuesday in the 70s over North Alabama. And a week from today, this is Friday, August the 29th. Still got broad troughing over the eastern seaboard and moisture trying to come back. And there might be a few spotty showers around by Friday of next week. But the bottom line is much of next week looking dry. Let's go out 10 days. This is Monday, September 1st. Wow. First day of meteorological fall. Come on now. So got a little upper low that's over North Dakota, troughing over the mid-Mississippi Valley, and moisture coming back. And if this were to verify, we'd have a chance of showers on that Monday, the 1st of September. This is rain for the next 15 days coming off the European global model, the AI version. The mean between 1 and 2 inches between now and the 6th of September. Temperatures coming off the national blend of models. What's missing here? 90s. I like that a lot. Look at next week. Tuesday, a high of 80. And by Thursday morning, a low of 61, meaning many places over North Alabama should be in the 50s. And temperatures stay remarkably pleasant all the way through the 1st of September. I mean, the heat has just not been bad at all here in August. So this is yesterday's 8 to 14-day guidance. And you know what I'll do here? We'll see if we can pull up the new version that should be out. And it is. And we'll drop it in the sequence here. You can watch it change. We're still in the blue for the most part. I like it. Temperatures below average for much of the state, maybe a little above average near the Gulf Coast. This is for the period August 30th through September 5th. And we got to roll some Children's of Alabama Kid Cam. Whoa, a lunchroom full of third graders and fourth graders. I like this a lot. Hayden Elementary School in Blount County. What a great time we had today. Hey, I like a little sweet tea, y'all. What a great gift basket. But we had a great session today. These kids, this is the first assembly of the year for them, and they were just great. We did some storm spotting, talked about hurricanes, tornadoes, and much more. So again, to all of my buddies at Hayden Elementary School, Blount County, thanks a lot for a great visit earlier today. You know you guys are indeed looking good. All right, so let's go back one more time to the radar. And again, we are live this afternoon at 2:31. And the bulk of the showers are over East and South Alabama, mainly south of Interstate 20. We'll check out some of the heavier showers. Got a pretty good downpour that's located really near the southern tip of Logan Martin Lake, kind of where Talladega and St. Clair and Shelby counties all come together. Got some good rain falling on top of downtown Clanton, some thunder and lightning. Same thing for the storm that's near Rockford and Coosa County. Got some good rain falling down at Montgomery this afternoon. Pouring, in fact, in downtown Montgomery. Just a good old summer soaker there. Down to the south, good showers and thunderstorms stretched out all the way from near Citronelle, Chatham, Milry, over to Monroeville, Evergreen, Luverne, Troy, Eufaula. Rain moving into Dothan. Heavy rain falling in Dothan right now. And again, these showers will fade, but obviously for the high school football games this evening, the object of the game is to take some rain gear, especially if you're south of Interstate 20. If you're in the Tennessee Valley, I'd say the odds of rain are relatively low this evening. Not zero, but relatively low. So again, that's going to do it today. I'll be out at McAdory High School for the Friday Night Rivals game of the week. That'll be on My 68 in the Birmingham market. And again, we invite you to watch us there on ABC 3340 News this evening at 4, 5, and 6 o'clock. Thanks a lot for watching. Have a marvelous weekend, and God bless.